Alright, on to the bolt and bolt carrier. Okay, so let's take the firing pin out. Let's turn this little pin over here around and see if I can get it to come out. There we go. Little clip pin, hold your firing pin in. And just turn him around and he ain't wanting to fall out, so I'll pluck him out. There we go. Alright, look how dirty this outfit is. Just from firing that box of Winchester the other day. And I cleaned my AR-15 after I shot my reloads, and I cleaned it up pretty good, and that's already filthy again, so good idea to keep up on them. Alright, so I just take a rag with some oil, clean it off. I mean, look at that. These things are, I mean, I love it. It's a great rifle. I love my AR, but boy, do they demand a lot of cleaning. Now, that's not to say that you have to go overboard after every range trip, and every time you go out shooting. I'm just doing this for video's sake. I've actually let this rifle during the move. I did not clean this rifle or my M14 for about 2 months almost, simply because the whole bonus room had been moved and none of the cleaning supplies were available. So both my M1A and my AR sat in a, no, not necessarily humid, but they sat downstairs at the old house for a month or two, full of carbon, because I had shot both of them out at my grandma's and with my friends. If you go back and look around like May of this year, you'll see where I shot them, but I wasn't able to get to either this one or the M14 to clean them. So it isn't like the carbon rusted them away. I mean, it's still good, and simply that's because I don't shoot no corrosive ammo. Oh, that was an iPad that updated itself. Okay, that scared me. But I don't shoot any corrosive ammo is the thing. I don't shoot no steel case wolf or Tula ammo. I simply just shoot like brass ammo, like this. This is a reload, but you get my point. I don't shoot anything that has corrosive powders in it. Alright, so let's see. Turn this around. And see, this is just from the bolt carrier itself. All that carbon buildup. Alright, so let's pop this little maestro out here underneath the gas key. This is like a cam. Well, it is a cam. Let's go ahead and pop him out. There we go. Now I clean him down too, because as you can see, he gets dirty real bad. So I wipe him down and blast him with oil too. It says move my bolt carrier and blast this dude with some oil. Alright. See, even the little cam pin has a lot of carbon buildup. So I oil him off and set him over here. Alright, take my bolt out of the bolt carrier and start cleaning these two. Alright, I had to take a little break and go get me some water. My mouth was getting dry. Alright, so I took the bolt out of the bolt carrier, and look at that. Quite a bit of carbon on the bolt as well. Alright, so same process as the rest of it. Just grab up a rag, spray it with some oil, and oil the fire out of it and wipe it down. That's just the back end right here. Yeah, they get dirty. But I've had probably, if I had to guess, probably about maybe 500 rounds through this AR so far. And not to mention long periods of time where it stayed dirty. Simply because I didn't have time to clean it because of the move. And I have not had a single failure other than me doing something stupid and causing it to jam. Alright, let's see, I guess I can go ahead and oil the bolt down too. Now keep in mind, folks, this is my method. I'm just simply doing what has been working for me, and I'm showing you my method, so that way it may help you. I mean, you never know, something I'm doing may help you, and vice versa. Something somebody else does may help me. But anywho, this is how I've been cleaning my AR since May, and it's been working for me pretty fine. Alright, so I had a viewer, his name is Genghis Khan 3 Jr., and he suggested to me that I get a one-piece gas ring back here for the back of my bolt. I think I'm going to do it. Go ahead and get a one-piece gas ring, because I watched a few videos on YouTube, and they state that these can wear out pretty easy. I'll have to look more into it. So I'm thinking about getting a one-piece gas ring. Alright. I think I got my bolt pretty clean. I mean, yeah, there's still going to be a little gunk on it, but I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. I'm not going to go full auto on the cleaning, if you know what I mean. Alright, so now I get a little cotton swab, and oil out the inside of the bolt carrier here, because there's a lot of crap in there, and it's caked up way back here in the back end of the bolt carrier. There's like a lip right below the gas key in here where this part of the bolt rides in there, and I do not believe I can get that out with simply just spraying oil in it. I mean, it's still pretty dirty. So eventually I'm going to take this out in the garage, and probably when I clean my M1A, and I will pour some like Butch's bore sign or something down there in that little lip. You can see it there with when the light moves. See it there? Get an ink pen. It's like, see right there. Yeah, right there. That's caked in carbon. Alright, so I just touch it up with some oil, and then I take the other end of the Q-tip and I rub out the front of the gas key there. Just touch it up a little bit. Alright. Now I'm going to take a rag and some oil. I'm going to just wipe down the whole bolt. Or bolt carrier, I mean. See, there's carbon that comes out here. Because the AR-15's bolt carrier, it has these two gas vents right here on the side. Right there. And gas exits out of those. And it has another one here. And then this one here, I believe, operates the same as these three, but this holds your pin. Or a little pin that holds your firing pin in. And it goes all the way across in here. The other night I had something in this little hole for that pin obstructing it. So you can see light through there. I had like a little piece of grime in there, and I was freaking out because I couldn't get this little pin to go in, and it wouldn't close and hold my firing pin in. I was like, well, what, did I break it? I was like, what's keeping that in there? And I looked, and there's just like a little, like the tiniest speck of carbon buildup on the inside of this hole here, on this side of the bolt carrier. It just poking in just like that, just a wee bit, and that was keeping that little pin, this little pin here, from crossing across the bolt and holding my firing pin in. So I just sprayed some oil down this little hole and cleaned it right up. Weirdest thing. I was about to go crazy. I was like, what the hell did I do? Spray it down some more. Go ahead and just wipe all of him down. There's quite a bit of carbon on the whole outside of this bolt carrier. Hit him one more time. Just hit the top, hit the whole outside, and that about does it. So that is how I clean my AR-15's bolt carrier and the upper receiver. I'll go ahead and upload this part 1 because I don't want the video to be too long, because last night that 20-minute video of me at the range shooting my Remington 700 243 just about didn't upload. It just about didn't save on Movie Maker, so I'm going to cut this into 2 parts. I figured I'd go ahead and do this video simply because, well, I haven't done a video showing how to clean my AR. And I needed to. I needed to clean my AR because I hadn't cleaned it since we shot the Winchester White Box 5.56 ammo. And I figured, why not just make a YouTube video showing how to clean it, you know. So this has been Pliskin by 51mm. I will upload part 2. Part 2 will just mostly focus on how I clean the barrel. It's pretty reminiscent of how you would clean a bolt-action rifle. Here, give me a swig of some agua. But it's pretty reminiscent on how you clean a bolt-action rifle with the AR-15. It kind of reminds me of my H&R, honestly, because you just break it open and set it in the crib and run a ramrod down through it. But anyway, I figured I'd do this, you know, because like I said, I don't have a video showing how to clean the AR-15, and that's just something I I plan to do with all my rifles, no matter which ones I get. I'll have a, like, how to clean for them, and, you know, how to reload for them, and how to paint them type deal. Simply because I think that's information that'll help people out, especially if it's information people already know. You know, more information is never a bad thing when it comes to how to maintain your firearms and stuff. So that has been that. I will see you guys all in the next video.